Hello. So, as you know, I have been dealing with the loss of a relationship. I've talked to you the past few weeks about that. And so today I kind of want to talk about the grieving process, right? There's all the steps of grief, and I've been through all of them. I don't know, what is it? Anger and denial and sadness. I don't know what they are, but I know that I've been through all kinds of emotions. I've been angry, and I've blamed other people. I've blamed myself. I've just been grieving. And it's perfectly acceptable. It's expected that when you suffer loss, you will grieve. The problem is when we stay stuck in grief. So, whatever the loss is, it could be a death of a loved one, or the loss of a relationship, or the loss of a job, whatever the loss is, grief is expected. And the Bible tells us that there is a time for everything. There is a time to cry. There's absolutely a time for that, but we can't get stuck there. We have to pick up our mat, so to speak, and move on. Go through the process, absolutely. And I can't imagine what it would be like to lose a child, and I don't even know what it is to lose a parent. I have both of my parents. I don't know what that loss feels like, but I do know what loss feels like. I have had a lot of loss in my life in all kinds of different forms, and I've grieved them all. And again, you're supposed to grieve. You just can't stay there. You have to get up. Because when you stay in that place of sorrow, of complete just sorrow, the grief process, when you stay there, you stop living. And when you stop living, you stop giving. And if we're not giving, then we're not serving our purpose for being here. There are other people in your life, whether it's someone that's close to you or just your overall mission, that are counting on you. So go through the process, grieve, and then get up. Pick up your mat and move forward. Do what you were created to do, whatever that is. And if you don't know, you're created to serve. We're all created to serve. So find a way to serve. Not everyone appreciates Tony Robbins. And some people just hate him, whatever. I am able to take the good that someone says and just kind of separate it from the things that I don't agree with. And I don't agree with everything that Tony Robbins says, but I have learned a lot from him. And one of the things that he talks about is what he calls a peak state. And he tells you to get in a peak state. And that's just kind of where you create energy in your body. Scientists have proven that physiology is absolutely connected to your mental attitude and your mental health. Absolutely, it's proven. Now that means that if you are feeling sad, your body will reflect that, right? Like your shoulders will be down, your head will be down. You will have the appearance of sadness, and eventually that can lead to physical sickness, like actually being sick just because you're depressed. But on the reverse side of that, if you want to change your mental attitude, then all you have to do is change your physiology. Pick yourself up, pick your shoulders up, lift your head up, and it will start to change your mental state. Tony Robbins also has something else that he calls it make your move. And that just means putting yourself in a position of power where you feel strong, like when you feel like you can conquer anything. Make your move. There's a song that I heard recently that has been my go-to song for the last little while. It brings me energy, it makes me feel good, and I sing it loud. And the name of the song is Mercy is a Song. And I love it. It just, the words are great. The music is great. And when I play that song and I dance, I get crazy. I sing it loud and it instantly changes my mood, changes my attitude. Are you allowed to grieve? Yes. You should grieve. Though not all cultures grieve death. In some cultures and places, cities, death is a celebration. It's not the way that we view death. But I'm not saying not grieve. Absolutely grieve. Go through the process. Go through the steps. Be angry. Deny it. Be sad. Whatever it is that you need to do. Go ahead. Go through that process. But then, pick up your mat. Make your move. Go on with your life. Don't stay there. You cannot serve your greater mission in any form when you are allowing yourself to stay stuck in a state of grief. So whatever the loss is, and I am not saying that I'm not trying to downplay it or say that grief or loss doesn't hurt. And again, I can't even imagine what it would be like to lose a child. But even in losing a child, even then, you can't stay stuck in grief. You weren't created to live in grief. So you have to decide to pick yourself up. I've grieved, gone through all of the steps. I've cried more tears than I have ever cried in my entire life. But now, time of grieving is over. And I am picking up my mat and I am moving on and I am walking into my greater purpose. I won't stay stuck here. And you can't stay stuck in grief. So after you grieve, pick up your mat and move forward. Make your move. Make your move. I love you guys, and I will talk to you next time.